evening! It's the weekend, which means I finally have time to play more of The Long Dark. Once I find it in my Steam library. No new news for the game yet. But there is supposed to be another update coming. There's supposed to be another hotfix coming next week to address some of the issues in the Tireless Menace update. Mainly graphical ones. Which is good because unfortunately my poor monitor, after soldiering on for, how long's it been? Almost 10 years? Is unfortunately dying. So for better or worse, I currently only have like 5 games that don't cause my monitor to bug out. Fortunately, The Long Dark is one of them, so go Long Dark! Consequently, any bug fixes that keep this game working even better is all good for me. Now, one thing is I've been playing mainly the challenges recently, but I think what we're going to do is hop back into the sandbox to my What's the Worst, where we're apparently in a cave. I believe we were climbing Timberwolf Mountain. Yes, we're in a cave. Because... there we go. Where am I? I'm lost. Oh. Must have just dropped that. This way out? What time is it? 2 hours of darkness left. Yikes. So since we last played, many things have changed. Such as how food works. For instance, if I eat this fresh wolf meat, I may get sick. And a few other things have changed as well, including this radio menu, which is still taking me some getting used to. But, oh well. You're not tired. Ah, for crying out loud. The inability to sleep when it's pitch black outside is definitely one of my annoyances with the new game. The sleep mechanics, and they also added an affliction called cabin fever, were well intentioned. They were added to the game in order to discourage people from starvation hibernation as a game, basically a game exploit. Unfortunately, for people like me, who admittedly I did originally use, am I going in the right direction or the wrong direction? This does not look right. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. 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 Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, wow, that looks cool. Its eyes are green! Okay, that was bad. So, I went in the wrong direction. That's what happened there. Fortunately, it didn't destroy my clothes too badly. And it just cost me a bunch of condition. Oh, I only have 1 flare. And I'm gonna need this lantern light. Shoot. So that wolf is probably gonna die. I think it's coming back, actually. Should I turn on this light? Let's turn on this light. least this way I can see what the heck's gonna eat me. Follow the blood trail down. Follow the blood trail down. Follow, 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 follow the blood trail down. Really hoping in the update they improve the blood trails. How the heck did it run up here? Oh yeah, because the animals aren't confined to running in the same way that people are. Ooh, stuff. I'll take stuff. I'm gonna get attacked again. I guess there's more than one wolf down here. The bright side, hey, I've got lots of food now. The wolf is waiting patiently for me to finish looting this container. Where is he? I don't even see him. There he is. That looks so cool.
What do you know? Looks like
Now that wolf should actually be bleeding like crazy right now, so I'm surprised that he's not. I stabbed him multiple times. Unless that's a different wolf. Where the heck am I? Okay, that's the wolf going up to attack me. That's the wolf moving away. And unfortunately, as per usual... Oh, it was a different wolf. Follow the wolf.
Jesus, it's
Because there he is. Okay, so there's more than one wolf down here. Good, I have cedar. Basically, I want a nice big fire. So that I can warm up, harvest this wolf, and go back to my cave so I don't freeze to death. Oh, and wolf is coming back. Okay, extinguish that. Ooh, still feels frozen cold out here. I really wish I could see. Okay. So we're freezing, but it's not that bad.
so cold.
Really wish I had more stuff to put on this fire. Oh, I have coal. I have a ton of torches due to exploiting game mechanics. Okay, so let's sit here and melt a ½ liter of stone.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
Now, I don't believe I can add coal yet. Nope, need to wait another 16 minutes. Where is that wolf anyways? Oh, there he is. I love what they did with their eyes. Looks so menacing. Unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna come near me. Yeah, he's afraid of the fire. So gorgeous. Anyway, so basically what happened is, because the game punishes you if you go out... Basically the game punishes you if you want to play like a normal, sane human being. So what I did was try to sleep at night, which you're not allowed to do anymore. So because I can't sleep at night, I'm basically stuck wandering around. 6 more minutes to go. I was basically stuck wandering around in the dark, and instead of going up, which is closer to Timberwolf Mountain, I came down and got attacked by this wolf. Let's harvest again. I basically got attacked by this wolf, which is rather annoying. And there we go. We're no longer freezing cold. And we can cook this piece of wolf meat quickly. That'll warm us up nicely. Now, how long is it going to take to harvest the rest of it? 1 hour, 17 minutes. Put another piece of coal. Don't want to freeze before I finish this. So warm. So hungry though. Wolf fortunately did not come back. But anyways, let's try out the new parasites mechanic. Yeah, say I might not be able to sleep, so let's get full of parasites.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So now when you eat fresh wolf meat, you're now at risk for intestinal parasites. 1%. Loci. And because of how they tuned the exhaustion system, I'm now also at risk for exhaustion. They fixed many things, but they unfortunately caused other problems by fixing them. But the easiest thing to do is cook some coffee. Oh, my car is probably going to get blown out. Oh, we're still good now. So I want to get a hot cup of coffee, some herbal tea. Fortunately, my that came out of work. Let's drink my tea while it's still hot, if I can find the inventory. Should have just enough time to cook another cup of coffee. I'm going to save my last piece of coal as we stumble through the dark and try to get back to where we need to go to not die out here. At least I can see where the heck I'm going now. For crying out loud. Let's hope that wolf has gone away. Come on, it's a blizzard. Why are you out here in a blizzard? And she ran so far away. Just have to get the safety of the cave. I don't see anything chasing me. Yeah, it's much easier to see caves when it's daylight. So, back inside the cave. Now, my stuff that I dumped should be around here somewhere. Gotta be careful not to use too much lantern fuel. Okay, we've got wolf pelts and got the drop. I don't know if I'll ever actually come back to pick up this stuff, but on the off chance I do, it'll be nice knowing it's up here. Now, since we unfortunately lost a lot of condition, and it's terrible blizzard outside anyways, let's rest for 3 hours. Still a terrible blizzard outside. Rest for 2 hours. So unfortunately, one of the other mechanics they introduced is even if you're suffering from afflictions, you can't sleep. 4 hours left. That's enough time. You can't sleep if you're not tired. Even though you're like, my leg is falling off, but I can't sleep. No. Game mechanics. Actually, should dump some of this food in there before I forget. No sense hauling it all at the top. Okay. Dum da dum da dum. There we go. Sort by weight. Let's risk parasites. Hopefully I don't get parasites. Wow, these don't really weigh a lot. So heck with it. I'm just gonna drop this dog food and keep going. Well, actually, drop that dog food. Drink some water. And drop a liter, aka a kilo of water. So I've got like food, water, gear. All just inside that cave. As we continue to stumble about going, oh gosh, what the heck was I thinking? The new color grading today, that one was beautiful. Because the annoying thing is, like, because of the new mechanic, I have to tire myself out, otherwise I can't sleep. Like, I can pass the time, but it's like, kind of pointless. Which is kind of a waste, because it's like, like the starvation hibernation exploit, where you starve yourself, sleep, regain full health, and then just rinse, wash, repeat. It's good that they're trying to address that. But how they chose to address it didn't really stop the exploit, because you can still do it if you want to. And more importantly, in addition to not actually stopping the exploit, it made it much, much more annoying for regular players such as myself. So it's like the exploit is still possible, but yay, we found another cave. Let's spin sideways this many. The exploit is still possible, but it's really just punishing players who likely wouldn't have used it anyways, because the players who are going to use it are going to obviously keep using it. Okay. 3 hours of daylight left. Should be enough time. There, just have to plug in my headphones temporarily. I've got plenty of torches, don't need matches. Container is empty. I'll take cedar if there's any cedar firewood. Aha, cedar. So what I want to do is there's a rope that we need to reposition. Because once that rope is repositioned, it'll make climbing the mountain in the future much easier. Because I know there's 3 or 4 routes to the summit. This is the only route that I'm personally really familiar and comfortable with. And I don't think I'm ever going to stop using it because I'm just so familiar and comfortable with it. What's my current parasite risk animals? 9%. Eh. If I get parasites, I get parasites. That's the other thing. They added parasites because what people would do is they'd basically exclusively hunt predatory animals such as wolves and bear. The bear especially ridiculous. Really high calorie meat, really fast respawn rate, and just super easy to shoot a bear and just survive off bear indefinitely. So in order to try to lessen that and again make the game more realistic, they decided to implement a mechanic whereby bears and wolves have parasites. So if you continually eat them, man, that's a gorgeous scenery. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyways, if you continually eat them, you'll eventually get parasites which make you tired, cap your maximum condition, and you have to take antibiotics. I know, antibiotics are not antiparasitics because antiparasitics aren't in the game yet, in order to treat them. So again, good idea, but it doesn't really address the root cause. So I've seen on the forums many players going, oh, I've been eating bear and wolf like crazy and nothing bad has happened to me yet. And other players going, oh my gosh, I ate one piece and I got sick at a 2% infection parasite chance. I'm never eating wolf again. Which is like, again, it's something that needs to be addressed, but how it was addressed was not necessarily the best way to address it. And then as a consequence, just like being unable to sleep when you're tired, or pardon me, not being unable to sleep when you're tired, being unable to sleep when it's dark, when you can't do anything outside anyways, especially if you don't have flares, brands, torches, or lanterns. We should be okay. As if you're outside without a way to, it's dark and you can't see, you can't do anything anyways. So it's like, it's the parasites, just like sleeping, something that's good that needed to be addressed, but how they're addressed it is not necessarily the best way to do it. Let's take this rope, because we're never coming back here again. And we're going to move this to the shorter route in case we want to come back up here to loot more stuff. Weather must be changing soon. Ooh, roses. Oh, it's getting cold, as usual.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're fine, shut up. So how they chose to address it doesn't really fix the root cause of the problem, which is predatory animals endlessly respawn. In a natural...
I feel numb.
You're fine. In a natural setting, especially an animal like a bear requires a very large range in order to not, in order to be able to harvest enough food to actually, you know, survive. Wolves also have a very large range, which they don't share with other wolf packs. So if you have a human going out shooting a whole bunch of predators, then yes, eventually other predators will move in, but not in winter, because they won't be moving around beyond their... Well, I feel foolish now. Well, darn. I picked up that rope for nothing, because there's a rope already here. Well, darn. Okay then, so... We're not that tired. We're just gonna keep going. Onwards to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, even though I'm horribly over-encumbered right now. So like the solution I would have used was just don't have bears respawn.
I die if we don't warm up soon.
Because if players are treating your predators as an endlessly respawning food source, then don't let them endlessly respawn. Having a whole bunch of deer in an area is fine because there will likely be a lot of deer in an area because they're prey animals. Density of prey animals is usually higher than density of predator animals. Like, you can't have equal numbers of predator to prey, otherwise the predators starve, right? Kinda tempted to see what's in this box. What's in the box? Let's find out. Oh, this is going to be pelts. Interesting. I'll take one cured leather because I think I might need to repair my boots soon. Repair 30%. Yep, I think I might need to repair my boots soon, so I will take one cured leather. So yeah, just make it so bears don't respawn. Now people will complain, it's like, oh, how am I going to get my bearskin bedroll, which is an item you have. The only way to craft that item is to shoot at least 2 bears so that you can harvest their pelts. To address that, just make it so you can harvest 2 pelts off a bear. Then all a player has to do is successfully harvest a bear, and then you're fine. Anyways, that's how I would address it. Because in the game, wolves will hunt deer, and if you, the player, don't have ammunition, then you can use a flare or a torch, or even a brand if you're feeling particularly adventurous, to scare the wolf off the kill and then have something to eat. So, what most players do, including myself, is they wait for a wolf to hunt something, and then shoot the wolf, and then you harvest the wolf and the deer. You get a wolf hide, a deer hide, 5 gut, and a lot of meat, and then you're fine. And again, this was the behavior that Hinterlands was trying to discourage by implementing the parasites. But it doesn't address the root problem, which is there's way too many, that it's still way too easy to harvest wolves. So again, you can make it so players can kill wolves or perhaps even trap wolves, but if you do so, the consequence is they don't respawn.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
So then you can't use flush deer towards wolves and have them kill the deer for you. You have to hunt them yourselves. And again, it's just slowing down the respawn rate, in addition to parasites, would be a much better fix for the problem, in my opinion. I am by no way an expert on game design, of course, so I don't know how easy that would be to implement, but to each their own, as the saying goes. I think this is my first time I've come here and there hasn't been a wolf or a bear in this clearing. I lied, there's a wolf here somewhere. Let's go away before we get eaten. I don't see the wolf, but I don't want to fight the wolf. Just gonna wander over here so wolf doesn't bother me. Wolf must be attacking something, because that's the attack sound. But I don't see it up here. Oh, shoot, it is up here. Huh. That's problematic. Okay. Let's see. I've still got 2 more hours I can be outside with before I have to warm up. So since the wolf is there, I'm going to explore this clearing because A, I've never explored this clearing before, and B, I don't want to fight that wolf. So I'm hoping there's a cave in this clearing so I can light a fire in the cave, sleep for a few hours, and come out and keep going up Timberleaf Mountain. So yeah, that's the first time I've ever actually encountered a wolf down here. Or a wolf up there, I know, so usually down here. Mine's... shoot. Hi. Seriously? Why does it default to this one? This is bad. Crap. Ooh, beautiful animations with the knife. Okay, we're bleeding quite bad, we're freezing cold. We're in trouble. Okay. Blood loss, treat wounds. Oh, I have to treat them twice? That sucks. Okay, so that's exactly the opposite of what I want to happen.
I'm gonna die out here.
You're fine. I'm also exhausted. So, pick up some more sticks. I actually don't see where that wolf is. We'll harvest that wolf in the morning. I see an overhang there, which is a cave, so we're going to go towards it and hope it's a cave that has an interior. We're also going to run a bit while we still have stamina.
I need to find a place to rest.
If we encounter a bear, we're kind of dead, so hopefully we don't encounter a bear. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. New option, new plan. Retreat. Quickly.
Oh, I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Now, if I can light a fire in here, this is where I'm gonna stay. Shoot, I can't light a fire in there. Okay, ooh, wow, that wrecked my clothing. The bad part is I started this before emergency stims were implemented, so I can't even jab an emergency stim in my leg and survive that way. I think my only option to survive is I gotta get... How close am I to getting hypothermia? Shoot, too close. I need to find a hollow tree, light a fire, and sleep. So, I did learn one important lesson though. Once you start using a torch, you might as well use it until it's out. I think there's a cave at the top of this hill, and that's probably going to be my best bet to survive. If I get a hypothermia, I'm in deep trouble. Just have to get inside. There should be a cave up here. Okay, wolf just died. There is not a cave up here. Okay, that's not good. We have to keep running because we need to get off this mountain. / find a place where we can light a fire. This is why I don't like... Shoot.
Cold is there.
So this is why I don't like the new... We need more coffee or we are going to die. Okay.
I'm gonna pull through this time.
You're fine. Okay, shoot. Thought I had more time. If I get killed by the new mechanics, I'm going to be very annoyed. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get warm. Feels like 2 Celsius. Rest for an hour, hopefully I wake up. I think I'm gonna wake up. Yeah, I woke up. Add fuel. Oh, it's 24 hours, that sucks. Okay. Can't risk eating the wolf meat, because now would be a very bad time. Need to, now would be a very, very bad time to need to treat parasites. So what we're gonna do is,
I'm so tired. I just lay down right here.
so what we're gonna do is drink this cup of herbal tea. So we're gonna need its boost. No emergencies in inventory. Yeah, I noticed that. We're gonna need its boost to survive the night. And how much time do we have? Let's rest for 4 hours, and hopefully that gets me up into the 20s. My fire is gonna go out. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Pick up the bedroll. We have 25%. Thirsty. But we're no longer at immediate risk of dying, which is good. Not bad for a guy who doesn't have any, shoot, we're still under risk of parasites, so... Not bad for somebody who had, basically came in here without, basically I was prepared to summit Timberwolf Mountain before they put the Tireless Menace update in. As you can see, I'm now paying the price for continuing to save without without looking to fix the new mechanics yet. I sure hope I picked up my bedroll. Okay, I did.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Okay, now hopefully we don't fall off. I wonder if I put this up last time. No, I couldn't have because it would have taken me down the other rope. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have left the rope at the top. Don't fall, you're so close to the bottom, don't fall. Okay, now we have an easy goal. All we have to do is get back to the cave and sleep for a day. Because the cave is plus 5 degrees. The cave is going to keep us alive. Because we need to fix our hypothermia, because there's no way we're going to summit Timberwolf Mountain if we're suffering from hypothermia. That's called how to die quickly.
I lay down right here. I thought I'd ever wake up again.
You wouldn't wake up again. Don't lay down here. We're about halfway back to where we need to be in order to survive. Fortunately, I burnt up all my coal and I don't have enough lantern fuel to explore the cave to get more.
Never felt so cold in my life.
That's because you're hypothermic. And we're completely exhausted. The nice thing about being completely exhausted is we'll have no problem falling asleep. So I am quite pleased with myself that I did raid the one locker down there, because I definitely am going to need to repair my boots. Just a little bit further. You can do it, Jen. Just a little bit further. It's kind of funny. It's like my professional, this is how you should play the Long Dark Let's Play. Then they do an update, and next thing you know, it's like, oh gosh, I'm on the verge of dying. Oh gosh, I'm on the verge of dying again. Oh, I'm so close. No. No. Don't go below 10%, because if I can't see, it's going to be very hard getting inside this cave. For crying out loud. We're going to hit 10%, aren't we? It's the cave.
I think this
It's my
might
heart.
be the end.
Okay, Campcraft. I hate this new toggle. Rest, so we don't die. Still at risk of parasites. I don't want to risk it at 10%. So let's eat some energy bar. Snooze for 8 hours. Good thing I had that cup of tea. And it's a blizzard outside. Woke up fully rested. Okay. Crafting. I don't have any bandages. That's not good. Only have 3 cloth. No, I'm not going to repair any of those. I'm going to make some bandages. Because I need bandages badly. I have 2 bandages. Let's craft some. Because I had to use all of my bandages due to that multiple wolf attacks. Kind of want to go back outside and find that wolf that we killed, but we're still under risk of hypothermia for another 12 hours. Okay, what can I do to exhaust myself? 3 cloth repair, so that ain't happening. Don't really want to repair any of those. Yeah, let's use this. Don't really want to repair any of those because there's no real need to. We can sharpen our knife though. At this point, I'm basically just trying to tire myself out without having to go outside the cave.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
And there goes my whetstone. Oh well. Hopefully we find another one. Tempted to repair my boots. Oh good, parasite risk has passed. So let's eat some more gamey wolf meat. Ooh, did I just get parasites? Nope, didn't get parasites, but have risk of parasites. Okay, parched. Absolutely parched. Well, 5 hours of daylight left. Once again, completely exhausted. One good thing about hypothermia. Actually, I just realized this is going to be my first video in a while where I actually play more than one day. That's not a challenge map. Really miss being able to see my stats in my inventory screen. Yeah. So there's some aspects of the new interface that I do think are really cool. But the fact that they split my stats screen from my condition screen, like I have to go into the inventory to see how cold it is. But I have to be here to see how many calories I have. So it's like, annoying. And I still don't like the fact that it's not toggleable. Okay. What are my options? At least have cargo pants. Gotta do something to pass the time. Love to go exploring in the cave, but I don't even have enough fire to make a brand. I don't want to use up all my precious torches. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to repair something. Because the other thing is, like, even if I rest... Oh, I have a decent tooth. Which means I can harvest this tooth for cloth. The problem is, even resting isn't really worthwhile. Because if I rest, then I get more tired, for some reason. Seven hours of darkness left. Yeah. Really wish this radial menu was a toggle, not selectable. But oh well. Minor gripes. What can I do to make myself feel more tired? Might as well keep eating wolf meat. Already sharpened my knife as much as I could. Yay, daytime. We are back to 100% condition. We no longer have afflictions. We can go outside again. We're gonna live! It's really freaking cold out here. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna hide! Because yeah, I'm tempted to hunt down that wolf we were chasing. But I don't know where it went. And after being inside for 24 hours, the meat's gonna be frozen stiff. I'd have to thaw it out. Nah, probably not worth it. Oh, looks like the storm is over. Remember to pick up the bedroll, right? 57% of it. I think we might be taking the bedroll in the cave. I just got a hand of cloth with me to make bandages. Feels like monastery. Lovely. Fortunately, we're not very tired. So if we can avoid getting too cold, we can hopefully find, well, I guess we'll just have to grab a piece of fur. We'll grab it for a fire log, so at least we have some way to light a fire. Feels like minus 17. Yeah, I know it's cool. Still feels like minus 17. Minus 9. I like this cave. This cave keeps you alive. Now, what condition is this bedroll? Yep. I'm taking that bedroll. Oops. Drop. That one can stay there. I'm gonna take that so I have a way to light fire. Fortunately, I cannot harvest this limb, but I want to keep going up this mountain while I still have energy. I wonder where that wolf went. Since we heard it collapse, we might even see it when we get to the top of this rope. Yeah, definitely some mistakes were made. Chief among them being, let's play this game like it was pre-updates, when it's clearly post-update. So what we're looking for is to get to the top. Top of the mountain. Get some really good gear, hopefully. And then once we get said gear, go back to Mystery Lake, because they added they changed the maps to add so areas that were previously inaccessible now have ropes to let you climb there. So consequently, I wonder if I can actually go up there.
Someplace to escape this cold.
I wonder what's over there. Probably shouldn't be exploring when it feels like minus 16. Darn wolves.
It's so cold.
Already?
Up a bit. Oh, no.
Because I'm curious what's over here. I think that's a wolf. Interesting. Because I see these old man spirits, so it's like, hey, free old man spirit. Oh, is it not going to let me? There it goes. So we got to keep an eye on the time, because we don't want to get hypothermia again, because hypothermia sucks. And once again, our condition is dropping rapidly. Oh, we can see the summit, even if we can't get up there quite yet. Huh, I can probably drop down there. Don't want to. That looks fatal. Yeah, Timberwolf Mountain definitely has some very pleasing vistas. Feels like minus 15, so even my fur firewood is not going to help me much. Darn. Now, is that a deer or a wolf? If it's a deer, I'm okay. If it's a wolf, I'm going to run away. Gotta keep an eye on our conditions so we don't freeze to death. Like, I hear multiple wolves. Wait. Okay, good. There's one thing we can do is, I'm still carrying that climbing rope. So, just kind of silly actually, but since I'm still carrying that climbing... Run away! Is he following me? Since we're freezing cold and we have wolves chasing us, we're going to retreat and hopefully get warm. But just so I don't have to keep lugging this thing around, because it weighs 5 kilos, we're going to leave the climbing rope there and then come back and grab it. Oh yeah, shoot! I did climb this before, because so this has happened since I was doing those challenges. I forgot where I was on this map. So yeah, I grabbed this. I had put that rope there already. Shoot. Oh well, let's get back inside the cave. Hopefully it'll be warm. It's not warm. Just need to get above freezing. Feels like -7. 35%. So we can spend like, I think, an hour and a half busting up the trunk. That's weird to have the game stutter like that. Fur. 1 hour. Yep. Feels like -4, so now would be a good time to light a fire. I wonder if I can actually use a magnifying glass. Nope. Can't use a magnifying glass. Come on, little fire. You don't light, I'm kind of dead.
Come on, little fire.
Hey! Who predicted that? And since we're here, we definitely need some water. And then we're going to use this water to make tea, and then we're going to snooze for hours. Actually make coffee too. Having a cup of coffee is very useful when you're trying to climb this darn mountain. And hopefully, by the time we're done our nice little nap, with 7 hours of daylight left, no, don't pass time. Pick up. So now that we're done our nice little nap, and we're back to a fairly good condition. Let's eat the last of that because it weighs so much. So now that we're back to half decent condition, even if not perfect condition, hopefully those wolves have moved on so that we don't have to run back down here again. As it'd be nice to make it to the summit today. It is annoying how I've done this run up the mountain multiple times, and this is by far the most wolves in the most inconvenient spots I've ever seen. And since we were chased back down here, we're now exhausted. So hopefully I can actually get up here without really screwing ourselves. Oh wow, this is going to be just, we're going to just barely make it. Just barely. Okay. Pick up the rope. We're now super encumbered, drained, and if we spot a wolf, we're in trouble, because we can't sprint anymore. Preemptively get a brand. Torch ready. It is annoying that you don't automatically select 100% torch when, oh, there's a wolf.
Getting tired.
If I stay up here, I wonder if you'll see me. I kind of wish I had a gun, but it's not really worth it to take a gun up here. Doesn't see me yet, so I'm just gonna keep moseying on this way. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, obstacle number 1 passed. Oh, that's where the cave is. Where the heck did I go? I was at like 10% condition, completely lost, so. The main thing I'm hoping to find once we get up the mountain. Why survival rock? The main thing I'm hoping to find once we get up the mountain is what's in the containers. Is I think randomized, but every time I've been to the summit, I've always found a container full of hides. So what I want to find is a whole bunch of wolf hides, so I can bring those down to the base of the mountain. That's another wolf. Oh, that's a dead wolf. Pick up some sticks while we're at it. Might need to make tinder plugs, so I don't know how many tinder plugs I actually have right now. Let's see what condition this wolf is in. Because if it's not completely frozen, we can make a fire in that hollowed out. That's where the hollowed out tree was. Yeah, I totally went right by that. We can make a fire in the hollowed out tree and then eat this wolf. Hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 49 minutes. Risk intestinal parasites is passed. We're now freezing again. I thought for sure there was a cave up here. Okay. 4 hours of daylight left.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You're fine. Let's drink our soda, because we're running low on water. And what we want to do is get to the base of the next rope. Light a big fire there.
So tired.
Light a big fire. And I guess we could go back down, but then we have to run the wolf gauntlet again.
I'm so cold.
You're fine. So, we're heading towards the hollowed out tree because we're going to make our fire in the hollowed out tree, cook our wolf, warm up, sleep, and then continue up the mountain. So fortunately, we're completely exhausted right now. So if we're lucky, we won't come across any more wolves. Knock on wood. Because if we do, we're in trouble. But yeah, as I was saying a long time ago with the parasites, I'm not, like, sure, parasites would be annoying, but I'm not really dissuaded from eating wolves. Because I know parasites are treatable. And ultimately, even if I get them, you're able to find enough medicine to off-put it. So I'd rather just have it as when you shoot a wolf, it's gone from the map. So then A, you don't get to endlessly shoot wolves, which addresses the original concern for parasitism. And it gives the player a more interesting gameplay option, because now you have to choose between shoot wolf, get food, or leave wolf alive, harvest it multiple times in order to use it to harvest deer for you. Which I think is a more interesting gameplay choice. Yep. I want the stick. Give me sticks. So fortunately, the wolf up here is gone. I wonder how it got up here. Poke my head around this corner. Check. We've still got like an hour or two before hypothermia kicks in. And because we have all that fur, we should be okay. Interesting. Because yeah, I've never actually been in this clearing, because every time I've come up here, there's either been 2 wolves or a bear in this clearing. So there might actually be a cave around here, which would be better to sleep in. So we can make a nice big fire in the cave, instead of being stuck out here all night. Fortunately, I don't see a way... Yeah, that's a dead end. So yeah, I don't see a way up to the top here. I think this tree is going to stop me from going this way. No, I cannot go over small overhangs. Are we doing for hypothermia? Gotta light a fire within, like... By the time I hit 50%, I have to get a fire lit. So it looks like I should be able to go over there, but I don't see how. Hope that wasn't a wolf I just heard. 64%. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, because there was a cave over here somewhere. So when I'm on the bomb, it always looks like there's a cave. Need to light a fire soon though. Like, really soon, or I'm going to be hypothermic again. Really wish I could run. Oh wow, that's a different way up. So this just keeps going and going. So I'm gonna hope I turn around this corner and I see a cave. Otherwise, this has been a huge waste of time. See icicles, that's usually indicative of a cave. I hear an animal. And it's not me. bear. Crap. How close am I to hypothermia? Not so close that I can't run away. Okay, it's coffee time. Run! Get out of sight. Light fire so we don't die. I guess I should use sticks, but whatever.
Come on, little fire.
Well, one of these days I'll explore over there, but I don't feel like going tangling with a bear when I'm at 40% health. Especially when my clothes are all wrecked anyways. No. Okay, let's add all our sticks. Yes, I'm no longer freezing. We're going to cook our wolf meat. It's going to make us less hungry. Moldy. We're going from moldy raw meat to game meat, cooked meat. Just gotta keep a close eye on our thirst meter there. Only an hour of daylight left. That's fine. Cook our herbal tea. Drink our herbal tea. Eat some meat. Hey, that wolf stabbed us. Might as well get something. Add our second to last piece of firewood. Desperately need some water. Eat, drink, be merry, etc. Yeah, since I'm willing to play the odds, parasites aren't really a threat to me. I think my fire just got blown out. Oh, watch this, I'm gonna wake up in the blizzard. Whoa. What just happened? I was joking about waking up in a blizzard.
So cold. So cold.
Still hear the bear, so we're going to navigate by night over here, away from the bear. Did remember to pick up my bedroll. Yes, I did. So I'm actually going to need to use some of my precious lantern fuel. So we need to find a branch that we can break down so we can make enough firewood to last the night. I came this far, so I don't really want to turn back. Sticks are better than nothing. Guess I should have only slept for it. I guess I should have cancelled my sleep when I saw the fire going out. Oh well, that's my bad. There's no branches up here? This may be our death sentence if we can't find any branches. And by death sentence I mean having to run all the way back down the hill in the pitch black dodging wolves. Because we can't see anything. Need some more branches. I think I still have one piece of fur. We're still potentially okay. Yeah, this is getting dicey. How are we doing for hypothermia? We are not yet at risk of hypothermia. If in doubt, go up. Well, I'm lost. Shoot. I'm completely lost. I can backtrack, but... I think I might have just gone in a circle. Basically... Ah! Yes. Okay. That out. Don't know how you use an axe in the pitch black, but whatever.
Things are starting to look pretty grim.
You're fine. Are any of these hollow? I would love to find a hollow tree right now.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You're fine. Basically just looking for an alcove, hollow tree, anything where I can possibly safely light a fire without it going out again. Is this a
I
hollow
don't
tree?
have much more in me.
Hey, 82% risk. Okay, we're gonna wander over here. And then we're gonna light a fire. I do not have any idea where I am. And I'm definitely going in circles. Oh, okay, I found the climbing rope, that's good. Now we just need to light a fire. Shoot. Come on, I just need to light a fire before we get hypothermic. There we go. We're so close to hypothermia, it's not even funny.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, if this thing goes out, I'm going to be hypothermic, which is going to be bad. Plus, if the wind shifts, I'm going to be hypothermic. That off. Am I above zero? I'm above zero. Okay. Found the rope. I'm otherwise completely lost. I can't see anything. 6 hours of nighttime left. Do I risk it all? Let's risk it all. I hear wolves. So we got 4 hours of fire. Let's sleep for 4 hours. I should have made some herbal tea before I went to bed. Yay, I'm alive! Still have 2 hours of fire left. So we're gonna make some herbal tea. We are going to melt some snow. again out of water as usual. And then sleep till morning. Oh, did I... Oh, it's cold. Warm up. I need that herbal tea. Drink. Drink. Sleep till morning. So yeah, see how much the new mechanics mess with you when you're not used to having to play around them? 36 minutes. Feels like 12 degrees. But we're almost fully rested, so I'm so glad the wind didn't come up. If the weather had come up, we would have been in serious trouble. The moral of the story is don't explore when you're on the verge of death. Oh, how the heck did that happen? We're gonna go back to the fire where it's warm. We're going to... Oh, we're out of coffee, shoot. We're gonna cook some reishi mushroom tea. And we're going to... Yikes. I did not anticipate getting injured trying to climb that rope. Okay, if at first you don't succeed, attempt number 2. So yeah, that was weird, like, barely did anything on the rope and it's just like a snap. Oh, that reminds me. When we're done here, I really want to explore Mystery Lake again, because Mystery Lake definitely had some new areas added to it. And the nice thing is, with Mystery Lake, one of the new areas you can only get to if you have a climbing rope. And we'll definitely have a spare climbing rope when we're done with Timberwolf Mountain. Oh, that's where I was getting lost. I was wandering around there. You're always so tired. Quit being so tired. Wow, I'm at 40% condition? Jeez. How am I alive? I should be dead right now. While it's still kind of warm, we're going to harvest this limb. Because we're going to go in the cave, and the cave will allow us to warm up.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're fine, be quiet. Okay. Into the cave. Cave is our friend. Friend cave. Okay. So we're warming up, that's good. Keep ourselves high on energy. Try to avoid getting thirsty. And hopefully we'll have barely enough lantern fuel to make it through the cave all the way. Because I want to make it through the cave and then sleep on the other side.
Somehow.
You are warming up. And pick up some coals so we don't have to burn all our fur. So we're almost at the summit. almost at the summit. I think we want to go left. I just went this way, and hopefully this is the right way. Left seems like a good choice. Just really hoping we find the exit before my lantern fuel runs out. Seems like we're going up. Nope. Suggests how to get more coal. Oh, we got like 7-8 hours of fuel now, so we need to light a fire. We're okay. Ah, there we go. Have to crouch. So yeah, we want to get through the cave. And once we find the light on the other side, so we are slowly warming up right now. We'll sleep for 4 hours, get some health back, and then tackle the last rope, and then we'll be at the summit. Please be cedar. Yes, cedar.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Actually, how over encumbered am I? Ew, I'm way over encumbered. And I really hope there's lantern fuel on the top. Wait, am I still carrying that wolf pelt? What the heck am I doing carrying a wolf pelt? That shit's foolish. Wonder I'm over encumbered and carrying too much stuff. Sure, let's just keep going left. Left was a poor choice. Lantern's almost out of fuel. Hopefully we can get out of here without... Yes. Save what little fuel remains. Okay, let's light a fire. Let's use one of our sticks. At least we're getting really good at lighting fires. So I want to...
Come on, little fire.
Basically, we desperately need some water. So we'll get some water, sleep, and then push up to the sun. Fur. Yeah, I am still carrying it. That's foolish. Why was I carrying that? What was it? That over there. Melt 2 liters of snow.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's put on another piece of coal or fur. Set fur.
I need to lay down.
So we're up here, get some more water. Then I'll just make some tea and have a nap. Should be enough daylight
I'm not sure I
left.
can carry much more.
Actually, we can replace our other... Well, we're way over encumbered. Drink. So it looks like we've got enough, heat up. Yeah, we have enough rose hips to cook some rose hip tea. Definitely want to sleep for a few hours. reason I'm choosing 4 hours is 4 hours is the bonus we get for the herbal tea. Pick up. Last for wolf meat. Still have got parasites. And then we'll drop 2 liters of water here. We'll add it to our wolf stash. So we'll probably only be able to get halfway up the rope to the tail, but that's fine. We only need to get halfway up. Sweet, sweet salvation. Now, I've always wondered where this rope actually goes. So it's not a long way down. And those crates look familiar. Like I said, I've never really explored Timberwolf Mountain that well. So I think, because we're still trying to do achievements. Oh, that's why I don't have the gun. That's right. We're trying to do the pacifist achievement, where we don't actively hunt anything. Lots of time left. So no trapping, no snaring, no hunting. Just survive. Nice thing is we're going to get a ton of MREs when we get to the tail section. And those MREs are going to let us last for a really nice long time. So there's the final rope to the summit, right over there. And we're just going to poke our head inside this cave. Yeah, we'll leave that for another day, actually. Because I've heard there's a really quick way down the mountain, which I'll show you once we get up there. And then there's a safe way down the mountain, which, according to the forums, is you need to bring a rope, which is the rope in that cave, and you tie it to the rock over here. And apparently you can use this rock to sneak back down. But I don't know where this rock goes. But we'll definitely leave a rope here. So that's why I brought it. Okay. So yeah, I wonder where that goes. Ah! Remember where we were exploring and got lost? That's where this rope goes. So you can bypass that entire cave system and the 2 rope climbs we had to do. The 1 rope climb we had to do and the cave system by just climbing this 1 rope. Interesting. Still don't want to tangle with that bear though. We should have just enough energy to get halfway up. So I'll grab another stick or 2 because we're going to need to light a fire. So I want to use sticks for fires and save my firewood for later. What are we doing for weight? Oh, we're fine. Ropes weigh a lot, so now that we don't have to worry about the rope, we should be okay. Now you can see we're not going to make it to the top. This is too long a climb. But cleverly, Hinterlands put our ledge halfway up, so as long as we can get to that ledge, we're fine. We might not be able to get to the ledge. Cross your fingers that we can get to the ledge. Oh, we're just going to barely make it to the ledge. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Come on, lit. I saw it. I saw it. Whew, that was close. So it's cold, we're drained. Really wish this was a toggle because it constantly shutting off is getting annoying. States. We're getting pretty good at lighting fires though. So what we do is we light a fire
Come on,
here,
little fire. Come on.
sleep for 2 hours, and then finish climbing up, and then we're at the tail.
I need to find a place to rest.
That's why we're here.
Perfect.
Stick. Want to add a piece of coal, but I can't quite do that. Let's add some fur. And we'll warm up next to a nice fire for 2 hours. And we're sheltered from the wind, fortunately. Hour left. Ooh. But it's getting bad. Weather is getting bad, as per usual, for this mountain. We do not have anywhere close to enough energy back to attempt to climb it, so let's sleep for 3 hours. Since we're going to be sleeping that long. Oh darn, I'm out of tea. Yeah, bad weather blew in. And now it's dark. 26 minutes of campfire left. Pick up. Could add another piece of coal. Feels like 45 degrees. But I'd rather save it for the top. Mountaineering rope. We're almost at the top. Oh darn, I hope I remembered to pick up my sleeping bag. This would be so insane trying this in the actual dark. It's like, I'm gonna climb a mountain in the dark with no lights. Perfectly safe. So, after a couple screw-ups... Oh, I just realized something. If you pick up that rope... Because there are ways to get off the top without killing yourself. You can pick up that rope, climb off the mountain, and it's impossible to ever come up here again. Which would be very foolish, actually. Okay, so what we're looking for is a limb. So that we can... We're gonna need... Okay, we found a wing. Is this a limb or... No, that's more a hunk of plane. Probably walking right by a ton of stuff that we can burn. What I want to do is find a nice fur limb. So then we can sleep in the tail section of the plane. Oh, that looks like a limb. Good enough. Barely any fuel left, but don't need lots. Just need enough to get inside.
Oh, it's goddamn crazy.
That's okay, we're gonna get shelter in this nice abandoned hunk of metal. So now I have enough firewood to actually last the night. Even as my lantern dies. Start fire, please. We're almost at 100% fire lighting, which is nice. Soon I'll be able to start a fire in any condition. Bahaha.
Come on, little fire.
Basically, we're gonna wake up freezing, so I want to have enough fire to last all the way till morning.
Oh, lucky day.
Still feels cold. Oh, we did use all that fire. How long till morning? 7 hours. We might have to go outside and look for more fire. Let's warm up by melting some snow first. So I'm okay with, as long as there's a fire here, we can always go outside. Three and a half hours. 7 hours to go. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to sleep for an hour, and then we have to go outside and get more firewood. So we've got 2.5 hours and 6 hours of darkness. Ooh, actually, I don't even know if we'll be able to do that though. One hour. Good thing there's 2.5 hours left on that fire. Back inside safety. My nice little fire. Keeping me alive. It's 5 hours. That's enough to make it till morning.
Can't feel my hands.
That's okay, because it feels like 43 Celsius here. Look at how fast we're warming up. So time to rest for an hour. And this is where I'm going to call it a night. So thank you very much for watching. This has been how to royally mess up playing the game, because this has been the first time I've been playing the new game that's not on a challenge map. So yeah, we made some mistakes, but on the whole, we're slowly learning how this works. I hope you enjoyed watching. I've been Charlie. Confirm. And I'll catch you next weekend. Have a good night.